These are three typical Saudi Arabian women. Could you describe briefly how the United States is perceived by your countrymen and yourself?
The open-minded people are fine with America, they like it, but we do have closed-minded people who think that anybody out of our society, not only Americans, but also other countries, are perceived really badly. If you're not a Saudi, you're not good, and that's bad. They think that Americans are bad. They don't see that the culture and the people are different from the politics and the government.
We like Americans. I think there's a big difference between the American people and the government. One has to distinguish between the foreign policies and the people.
In the States, there's a lot of ignorance about Saudi Arabia.
Why is it Saudi Arabia? Is there another Arabia that you're distinguishing yourself from? Like there's like North and South Dakota. Is there like Saudi Arabia and Bob Johnson Arabia? If you were a boy and the United States was a girl, would you ask us out?
I don't know.
I have no problem with that, yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Why not?
No, I don't date, regardless of what country you say you are. What I would do if I was really interested in the United States is I would go to whoever your father is, the father of America, and ask for permission to get to know you better.
Is the reason you don't date because your dad hasn't given permission to any countries or men to date you?
Well, you don't date in the Western sense. Definitely no sexual interaction whatsoever.
No, we don't do that in the United States either. That's just strictly in the media and Madonna videos. We were settled by the Puritans. It's a very common misconception about the United States is that we're all footloose and fancy-free. We're really actually very timid, closed, maybe. If the United States were a food item, what food item would it be?
I would probably say carrot cake.
I don't know why, but I'm thinking broccoli.
Broccoli. So you really do hate us. Do you like carrot cake?
I do.
Do you like broccoli?
No.
Wow. See, here I was trying to have fun with you, but it's clear that the
I don't hate Americans. I love Americans.
Except the frosting can be quite fattening, and if you eat too much of it, it can kill you.
Is the American government broccoli or the American people broccoli?
Government.
And so what would the
Policies.
American people be?
French fries.
French fries. Do you like French fries?
I love it. But you can't have too much of it.
Within limited doses, I think it's okay, but you have to be careful because it can be harmful to your health if you expose yourself
to the United States. Tell me, if you could give us advice, what could we do to improve our image abroad? To turn you around and make us more like cheesecake instead of carrot cake?
Learn more about us.
Practice what you preach.
Not to be so ignorant of what's going on in the Middle East.
Start learning more languages.
And people have to be more aware, read more, travel more, study more.
And to watch more channels other than CNN and Fox.
Really, like ESPN?
Respect other cultures and religions.
Do you mean all other cultures and religions or just the good ones? Where do you get your hair care products? From the Middle East or from Western countries?
Western.
Western. So considering you use our hair care products, why do you hate us? Come on, I can see it.
We don't have a problem with the people. We have a problem with the government. It's the government that makes all the problem. The people are all fine. We love the American people.
Frankly, I don't believe you. Do you
on both sides
hate the United States?
No, I don't.
When I was talking to you earlier, I could see in your eyes.
I don't
really,
hate the country.
You wanted to.
I just hate the government, to be honest. You know, I think we should be one hand instead of separating us, Arabs from Americans. We are trying to actually reach people because we want to stop the gap between countries, and we'd like to all be one hand.
What would you do, like with the water or the land between the countries? Like the Mediterranean separates Egypt from Europe. If you got rid of that gap, what would you do with the Mediterranean?
No, I meant that's not what I meant.
I
meant how people perceive each other. We should all like each other.
Do you ever go to the beach?
Yes, I go to the beach.
We're thinking that a beach party could bring world peace if we were to bring Arabs, the French, maybe not the French, maybe a few other countries together, and we had a beach party, and they could all meet each other, then they could go home with a better understanding of one another. What do you think of that idea?
I'll be the first one there.
Will you look into the camera and say you'll be at the World Beach Party?
I am going to be at the World Beach Party.
We want to have a World Beach Party.
I have no problem with that. I'd come.
What do you wear when you go to the beach?
Bathing suit?
A bathing suit. Now, is it like one of a long bathing suit with a veil?
Yeah, with abaya, and like underneath I have like the, wetsuit.
I'm personally against wearing a bikini in public.
Me too. I've done it, and it gives me the weird tan line. Do you really wear a wetsuit with a thing and the?
Yeah, just in case the abaya comes off, I have a wetsuit underneath.
I can't tell if you're kidding or not.
I'd like to be wearing modest. I have no problem with that.
We'll wear the same thing, you and me.
Yeah, that's fine.
If we were all in high school together and the United States were running for prom queen, would you vote for the United States for prom queen?
No, I'd
What
vote
country?
for France.
France?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard about World War I or World War II?
Of course I did.
They can't win a war without us. Pick another country. You don't have to vote for the United States, but you can't vote for France.
I'm voting for France.
You cannot vote for France.
It's a free country. I'm voting for France.
This is not a free country. This is Egypt. Is Egypt a free country? If France is prom queen, I'll give you that. They're prom queen. Who would be prom king?
Prom king.
Somebody tough, not somebody with the Maginot Line that gets conquered by the Germans in 2 days.
Okay, who would be prom king? Prom king. Emirates. United Arab Emirates.
The United Arab Emirates,
Yeah.
they're like Rhode Island sized.
China.
You're really stubborn.
You don't like France? You don't like Emirates? I like China.
I actually do like the United Arab Emirates. Some of my best friends are from the United Arab Emirates. All right, let's leave out prom queen. Who would you vote for class president? And it can be a boy country like the United States or a girl country like France.
Turkey.
You are so weird. If Saudi Arabia was a furry animal, what furry animal would Saudi Arabia be?
I don't know what a furry animal.
Like a
like
possum or a gopher, a squirrel,
furry animal.
cat, a koala
Saudi?
bear.
A bear.
A little bear, like a
Vicious
grizzly, big vicious grizzly bear?
Yes.
So we should be scared of Saudi Arabians. You have scary sharp teeth and you hate the United States and you use our hair care products. We're grateful to your time, and if there's anything we can do for you, we'll let you know.